All right, so we're going to look at how to create our Google survey and Google Sheet. So you have this project and data collection plan, so you want to make sure that this looks really good. I'm only going to be looking at the survey questions here. So you would have answered other parts of this, but this video is only going to focus on the survey questions. So I have the following quantitative survey questions. How many professional sporting events have you attended in your lifetime? And we'll call that pro sports attendance. That's quantitative discrete. Next, how many professional sports teams do you follow regularly? We'll call that pro sports teams follow. And that is also quantitative discrete. How many minutes per week do you these are additional questions. How many minutes per week do you exercise? We'll call the variable name minutes per week exercise, which is quantitative continuous. And then how much money do you spend on sports memorabilia per year? And that is a dollar amount. So that's going to be quantitative continuous, and it's money spent per sports pro sports memorabilia. So I have two quantitative questions and then two optional quantitative questions. And I'll actually put all four of these in my survey. Then I found a percentage online. So it goes to here. St. Bonaventure Siena Research survey reveals 70% of Americans are sports fans. So there's the link. According to a St. Bonaventure Siena study, 70% of Americans are sports fans. The population is all Americans, because see how it says of Americans right there? So this first categorical question has to be specific to what I put in 3B. So my first categorical question is, are you a sports fan? Yes or no? And we'll call that sports fan status. Second, what is your favorite professional sport to watch? And I list a couple, and then I have other. Favorite sport watch. And I added an additional. Do you play a sport? Yes or no? Okay, so now you're going to go to Google Drive, and I have a folder. You don't have to have a folder, but I have a 162 folder. So I'm going to do plus Google Form, blank form. And so this is different than what I demoed in class. I'll call it something a little different. We'll call it Stats Class Sports Fan Survey. So that's where you type that in. It gives you the description here. So you're just going to enter the questions one at a time. You could start with your quantitative and then your categorical, or you can do categorical and then quantitative. So I'm going to copy and paste. You could type it in if you want, but how many professional sporting events have you attended? So you do Control C and then Control V in your lifetime. I don't really want that bold, so I'm going to unbold that. So every quantitative question, you want short answer as the type. So short answer. Also, check the three dots, the more options, click on response validation, and change the middle to is number. So it's number is number, and then make it a required question. All right, and then we'll add a new question here. So we'll go back to the project. How many professional sports teams do you follow regularly? We'll put that in there. I don't want it bold, so I'll highlight it all and then unbold it. This is a quantitative question, so short answer, response validation, is number. You're going to make all your questions required. Hit the plus sign for a new question. How many minutes per week do you exercise? So I'm copying and pasting it here. I don't want it bolded, so I'm going to unbold it. This is a quantitative question, so short answer, response validation, number is number. Make it required. And then how much money do you spend on sports memorabilia per year? New question. Put the question there, highlight all of that, unbold it. If you're just typing it in, you won't have to unbold or anything. It's quantitative, so short answer. Response validation, number is number. Make it required. Okay, now new question. Are you a sports fan? Now, this one is going to be multiple choice. We can do yes, we can do no. We don't want the other. Make it required. What is your favorite professional sport to watch? Now, we might have to type these in. New question. Highlight all those, unbold that. So now I have football, baseball, basketball. We'll start with those. Basketball. And then hockey, soccer, and then other. Now you don't have to do that. You can click add other right there, and then they'll be able to type that in, make that required. And then do you play a sport? Yes or no? So we're going to add a new one. Do you play a sport? And it's yes, no. Make it required. If you wanted to ask it, like, what sport do you play? And you could just have people type in. You can do this. What sport do you play? And you can just leave it as a short answer and they'll just type in whatever they type in. But in this case, since it's categorical, you won't require them to enter a number. They can just type in whatever sport they play. You can give them options like this. You can copy the same ones and then put other as well. Make it multiple choice and other. You can do that too. So you look it over. If you like the questions, great. If you want to add additional questions, that's fine, right? Um, you could do, you know, just any kind of question you want, but you definitely need to make sure with your categorical, you definitely want to make sure you have that one that matches with the study that you found online. So again, 70% of Americans are sports fans. Are you a sports fan? Yes or no? So that categorical has to be there, the one that matches with that percentage. And then you can ask additional categorical questions. All right, if you look up here, you can preview it. And you can even type in possible answers. So see, I could type in a number there, which is fine. But once I start typing in words, as long as I did the response validation, number is number. If the person starts typing in a word, then it'll tell them it must be a number, right? All right, so these look good. And once you feel like you're good, you can X out of here. You can leave that. And then you can publish it, right? So once you think all your questions are good, then you're going to click publish. Now, responders, you don't want to restrict to Delaware Tech College, so make sure you go responder view anyone with link and then hit done and then hit publish. It's weird. It looks like it's still saying restrict to Del Tech, but it's not. So go back to where it says published and make sure it says anyone with link, right? Okay. So that's good. Next thing, under responses, click on responses, click link to sheets, create a new spreadsheet. So it'll create a new spreadsheet and it'll put you have a new spreadsheet right here. And then go to share. Make sure this says anyone with link. If you don't have that option, at least Delaware Tech Community College. All right, so at least have that. And then hit done. If you can do anyone with link, that's even better. But I think I talked to some people in class and they said they only had Delaware Technical Community College, which that'll be fine. I'll be able to view it. Only you and I are viewing the spreadsheet. All right, so now there is an assignment in the page here called Survey and Spreadsheet Submission. So this just has a text box. I'm not going to be able to show it the way that, um, actually, I might be able to. Let's see. Let me click View as Student. I don't think this one is restricted. It might be. No, it's not. Okay. So here, um, you're going to read the rubric, right? You're going to be providing two links. If you wanted to say, here's my survey link and then spreadsheet link. So you get them set up, right? So the survey, that's the Google form. So click on the word published and then click on the words copy responder link. And then you can click shorten URL if you want. And then you can press Control C to copy that. And Control V, and it puts it right there. Now, spreadsheet, go to the spreadsheet, click share. Make sure it's either Delaware Tech Community College can view or anyone with link can view. Then hit copy link. And then go back to the assignment. And then copy that link there. And then you hit submit. And then you can actually see what you submitted. So see, here's the Google form. So I'll be able to click on that and review your Google form. And then here's the spreadsheet. I'll be able to click on that and review your spreadsheet. All right, so let me show you what happens. All right, so let's say, you have this published. You're gonna send, don't send it out yet. You gotta wait till it's approved, right? But when you do send this out, you're sending the responder link to people. You could send them an email. You can send it to the class list. If you go into our class and you go to tools class list, you can get the emails for people in our class. But people are going to fill this out, right? So how many professional sporting events have you attended in your lifetime? That the person might have to think a little bit about that, but let's say 15, all right? How many professional sports teams do you follow regularly? Well, really, it's only about 3 for me. How many minutes per week do you exercise? So I'm gonna lie and say 120. How much money do you spend on sports memorabilia per year? I don't spend a whole lot of money, so I'm gonna say like $500. Just put the number 500. Now, this is interesting because if a person tried typing the dollar sign, I won't let them do that. So you might have to add a note to the question, say only enter a number. Are you a sports fan? Yes. Favorite is football. Do you play a sport? No. What sport do you play? And then the person can just say none. So I'm already seeing that I might have to edit my survey slightly. You can say type none if you don't play a sport, right? And then you hit submit. Now check this out. In the form, there are my answers. So as people answer your survey, they're going to pop up here. So to be safe, I probably should have this last one, I probably should have copied this right here, right? And then under other, they could have put none, but that's okay. All right, so you're good to go now. So what you're doing next is you are sending me your revised version of Project Zero to this link right here. And then after your questions are good, you're making your survey in your spreadsheet, and you're going to put the links to your survey and spreadsheet here. And then you work on lesson 3 and lesson 4 practice. All right, and send me an email if you have any questions.